A raft of Monterey and Otters. This is Paul and Steve, and we are up to our old routine here in Monterey Bay. Well, we were going to go to the boardwalk this next week, but we've decided, since there was this incident of violence at Knott's Berry Farm, which we were hoping to go back to, in Disney World, right?
Disney World.
Yeah. So, since there were incidents of violence at those amusement parks, we've decided maybe that's not a good environment for us right now. We're just not in the mood for dealing with something like that. But we're going to take a drive and calm down. Right? So come see
what we see.
Come see what we see. Raft of Monterey and Otters. Learned that Hawthorne is a team in Melbourne. We are coming up on the commercial wharf, and the reason why I want to film this is that I did see a bunch of fishing boats out there, so there's a good chance we could see some interesting stuff coming into the to dock here, and maybe even offload a catch of, I'm gonna guess, usually it's squid, sometimes it's mackerel, or
so
what's the other fish around here, Paul? Sardines.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's mackerel or sardines, but Lulu's griddle in the middle here is open for business. And they have unusual hours. I mean, they've reopened since the whole COVID kerfuffle. But their unusual hours are, I think, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Please put 2 items per line and separate each pair of items with a comma.
What are you doing?
Try and make a crossword.
Oh, okay. All right. And look at all those people fishing.
That's why I'm
Okay, you need to go potty?
No.
Are you sure? Potty? Son?
No.
Okay.
I'm good with keeping my ladder.
All right.
Holding the ladder.
So now we're doing a little bit of a sound check. Oh, look, there's perch. Perch.
PA.
Yeah. So now I was using the built-in microphone. Now I'm using my little lapel mic hooked up properly to my iPhone. It was improperly hooked up for many times before, and I was wasting my time. So I want to see if there's a difference in sound. This is kind of a typical summer day. I think every summer I complain about it. But this is sort of a typical summer day. The marine layer kind of overtakes us, and not unlike San Francisco, we kind of become a fog city. on such days. So in summer, I'm not sure why it is in summer. Maybe it has to do with the heat evaporating moisture, bringing it up and creating a marine layer. Don't know. I'm not a meteorologist. Okay. All right. Let's see. Fun facts on the commercial wharf. Oh, by the way, you can fish here without a California fishing license. They do have certain rules you have to follow. You're not supposed to overhead cast, even though people do figure out ways to do that, even myself. Look at the cute little puppy right there. Yeah. Cute dog. And then haven't eaten at the sand bar, but we have eaten at Lulu's, middle in the griddle in the middle. Let's see, where else have we eaten and not eaten? We've eaten here at the, they're still open, jeez. You know, I haven't really done an accounting of who got closed and who didn't. Okay, the London Bridge Pub, we've eaten there, had fish and chips. And then around the corner here is a Japanese style food place. I forget the name of it. You remember, Paul?
What?
Remember we went to dinner there? It was teppanyaki style.
Sparrow.
Say again? Oh, Saparos? Something like that. Saparos. Saparo. Signal. Okay, I love it when people are turning. So you could have turned, but they failed to signal in time so that you knew that they were turning and that you could have turned yourself. Anyway, I am very groggy this morning and I'm not making a lot of sense. It is Sunday the what? 25th? Of July 2022. Is it, you know what day it is today, Paul? 25th or? You don't know?
Don't know.
Okay. Not going to look it up for me. Anyway, this is how we calm down. This is a typical summer day in Monterey. Overcast. I'm actually wearing a jacket right now and I have the heater on in the car. Now, wherever you are, where we're from, Modesto, California, people are sweltering, and one friend wrote on Facebook that he was running his air conditioner until 1 at night. So 1 in the morning. Yeah. And that's less than 100 miles away from here. So in many ways we should appreciate that we're in such cooler temperatures. But I gotta say, I do miss the sun sometimes. Paul likes it though. You like this, don't you? Mm-hmm. Why do you like cloudy, rainy days?
Helps me.
What now? Healthy? Alright. It's healthy. There you go.
Hey, Dad,
Yes.
you want to do a crossword?
Yeah. Should give you clues about the word, though.
One is demons.
One is demons. Okay. And so now,
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letter word.
9-letter word. Okay. All right. So a 9-letter word.
Say it.
Yeah. 9-letter word for demons.
For the city it's in.
Oh. Demons. Can you give me a hint?
It starts with the letter M.
Melbourne. Is that right?
Now for
Paul's got a thing for Melbourne, Australia right now.
and number 2
Yep.
is lions.
Okay, Lions. All right.
It's a suburb. It's in a suburb of Melbourne,
Uh-huh. All right.
and it's 2 down.
Suburb of Melbourne, and it's two words?
No, it's 2 down with 7 letters.
Okay, well, name some of the suburbs of Melbourne. Maybe I'll have a clue.
F.
Frankenstein?
F-I.
Fiddlewitch?
F-I-T.
Fit?
F-I-T-Z.
Fitzpatrick. Pittsburgh.
F-I-T-Z-R.
Fitzroy.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3 is Saints.
Okay. So New Orleans.
No. It's also a suburb of Melbourne.
Right.
And it starts with a S.
Okay.
T.
S-T. Saint, whatever it is you were saying before.
Kilda.
Saint Kilda. Right?
Yeah. Now for the initials.
Okay.
Kangaroos. N-M.
N-M. So New Melbourne?
North.
North Melbourne. All right.
Number 5 is sharks.
And by the way,
swans.
Paul, are you enjoying your drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 5 down is sharks. It's a city in New South Wales.
Sharks City in New South Wales.
Sydney.
Sydney. Oh, of course. All right.
Number 6,
Yeah.
Bombers.
Oh, wait. I should know this.
It's a suburb of Melbourne, and it starts
Yeah.
with the letter E.
Right.
Dad.
Motorcycle gang.
It's spelled E-S-S-E.
E-S-F.
E-S-S-E.
E-S-S-E. Essa. Essa.
No, E-S-S-E-N-D-O-N.
The Essen Zone.
E-S-S-E-N-D-O-N.
Oh, Essendon.
Yeah.
Essen is food in German.
Essendon.
So I don't know what Essendon.
It's a sub.
The word, the name Essendon. I'm sure
It comes from a
originally
village
had
of
something to do with food.
No, it's from England.
Well, okay.
In
Yeah.
Hertfordshire.
But there are a lot of English words that have German stems.
Okay. All right, Dad.
That might be one of them.
Number 7
Uh-huh.
down
7 down.
is
Okay.
a city, but it has a
Right.
special business. And it starts with the letter P.
Starts with the letter P.
PA is Port Adelaide.
Port Adelaide. Got it.
And 7 down. 9 is another Melbourne suburb.
Oh, okay.
And it's F-O-O-T.
Footbridge.
No, F-O-O-T-S-C.
Footsitch.
F-O-O-T-S-C-R.
Footsrich. Scritch. Footscrin.
No,
Foots.
F-O-O-T-S-R. Well, let me spell that again. Let me spell it again. F-O-O-T-C-R-Y.
All right.
Let me spell that again.
There's your mom beach seals.
F-O-O.
F-O-O-T.
S-C-R-A-Y.
Footscree.
Footscray.
Footscray. Okay. Sorry. You're better at that stuff than I am.
13 is tigers.
Tigers.
And it's something to do with the letter. It's another suburb of Melbourne, and it starts with the letter R. Dad.
Another suburb of Melbourne. Oh, look, there's a plain artist.
Say it. Say it, Dad.
Okay, say it again now.
Another suburb of Melbourne.
Check out this Camaro,
And it starts with the letter R.
Look at that. That's one of those rent me muscle cars.
Dad.
Classic cars. Okay, start over again.
It's a suburb in Melbourne.
Suburb in Melbourne.
That starts with the letter R.
Starts with the letter R. See, what's working against me is I don't know a lot of the suburbs in Melbourne off the top of my head. So, can you give me a hint?
R-I-C-H.
R-I-C-H. So, Richmond. Okay. Is it Richmond, like Virginia?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Richmond.
And 14 is students.
Okay.
And MU stands for Melbourne University.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
And 16 is sons.
Sun. Yeah.
And it's GC, which stands for Gold Coast.
Gold Coast.
Number 5. Number 5 is swans.
Swan.
And it's SM.
SM. Okay. All right.
It's a cross.
Right.
SM stands for South Melbourne.
South Melbourne. Got it.
And number 8 is magpies.
Magpies.
And it starts with the letter C.
Uh-huh.
This suburb starts with the letter C.
All right.
Dad.
I wonder if the seltzer place is open yet. I don't think so.
That was just a preview, I think.
Oh, was it? Well,
Dad, it starts with the letter C.
yeah.
Dad.
Right.
Dad. It starts with the letter C.
Now what does?
This suburb for the magpies.
Oh, okay.
In Melbourne.
Ah, got it.
C.
Callaway.
Collingwood.
Collingwood. Collingwood. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, number 10 is a Gold Coast is a city in Queensland.
Okay.
Number 10 is across is bears.
Yeah.
Dad.
Say it again now?
Number 10 across is bears, and it's a city in Queensland, not Gold Coast, but its capital.
Oh, okay.
It starts with the letter B.
Okay, so Bridgeport.
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Okay. Now I have heard of Brisbane.
Yeah, that's the capital.
Right.
Number 11
Right.
is cats, and it's the second largest city of Victoria.
Right.
Dad.
Right.
And it starts with the letter G. G long.
Geelong.
Number 12 is a city in Western Australia, Dad.
Number 12, city in Western Australia.
And it's not Perth,
It's
but
not Perth.
but it's a city that starts with the letter F, and they're called the Dockers.
Okay, so
Fremantle.
Fremantle. Okay. You know, you're kind of saying this with a tone of voice like I ought to know all this, and this is the first I've heard of most of these cities, so I'm not sure why you expect me to know these.
To get you brain better.
Or are you just showing off that you know them?
No, I'm not showing off.
Oh, okay.
Number 15
All right.
is crows, and it starts with the letter A, and it's in South Australia.
South Australia. Adelaide. Adelaide. Got it.
And this team represents Western Sydney. Number 16, the Giants. They're called the Giants, and this team represents the Greater Western Sydney. GWS.
And this is the name of the team?
GWS Giants.
Oh, okay.
Number 17 is Eagles.
Okay, now do you need potty?
No.
All right.
WC stands for West Coast.
West Coast.
Number 18 is we're going back to Melbourne, Dad,
Yeah.
and it's not Collingwood, but they're called the Blues,
Oh, okay.
and it starts with CAR.
CAR. Okay.
Carlton.
Carlton. All right.
Number 19, Hawks, and it starts with the same letters H as the same letters as Hawks,
Oh, okay.
but with different spelling at the end.
Yeah.
Can I give you a clue? It starts with the letter T.
Yeah.
HORN.
HORN.
THORN.
THORN. Oh, Thornburg?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne. Oh, okay.
You need to sharpen your brain better.
Okay, Paul. Will do.
I'm better at spelling the words, Dad.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. What word was the easiest, Dad?
What word was the easiest?
Yeah. The abbreviations?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know the words were easiest. I knew they were cities I had heard of before, like Brisbane and Sydney. But
In Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne. Yeah.
How about Adelaide?
Well, Adelaide, I'm not that familiar with.
Or Fremantle?
Fremantle, I'd never really paid attention or heard of it.
But
to my knowledge,
West Coast
recollection.
The West Coast Eagles are located in the city of Perth.
Oh, is that right?
Have you heard of Perth?
Have I heard of Perth? I have heard of Perth, yes. It's in western Australia.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the most southwest major city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. I got that. Yay! Yay me!
My brain is sharper than yours.
Oh, well, yeah.
But you don't know the suburbs in Melbourne.
Yeah, I guess I should be ashamed of not knowing that.
And you don't know Adelaide.
You don't know Adelaide. Yeah.
Or Fitzroy.
Right.
I mean, Adelaide and Fremantle.
Fremantle, yeah. Okay. Wandering idiot.
You said that?
That guy titled his camper van back there, The Wandering Idiot.
In him was a great.
That's North Melbourne, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I got it. This
SM
time, yeah.
is
Who?
SM.
SM is
South
Melbourne. Yeah. Yeah.
And then and WC is
right.
West Coast.
West Coast, right.
And MU stands for Melbourne.
Yeah.
University.
Yeah. Melbourne U. Yep. Yeah. Oh.
And GWS stands for Greater Western Sydney.
All right, this is an ongoing sound check. I just played a little feedback and I noticed that the road noise gets really bad. So now I'm trying it on the on a little tab on our rear view mirror. I had it on the eyeglass case holder before, and I'm hoping that that will solve the problem and will give us a nice sound.
I am struggling right now
How so, son?
because of my. I picked
One
up.
of those little Toyota
I picked up something from you, Dad.
C-classes. What is that?
Going after the mafia.
Yeah, but you know, I kind of had an obsession with putting the mafia out of business, but all that was really in my own imagination, son. And
Also in my imagination.
yeah,
Can we go by Adriel?
Andrew, sure. We got an affection for this. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's really a hotel, it's cottages. So Andrew Fireplace Cottages.
We could live in the big one next time.
Well, we stayed here several times when we were looking for a home
Should we stay in the big giant one?
in this area.
Yeah.
Stay in the big giant one. Oh. Well, I don't know that I don't know that we'd have cause to stay.
Why?
Oh, no problem. I don't know that we would have cause to stay here. I mean, we live, what, 10 minutes away? 15 minutes away? So...
The harlot.
Right.
Diamond.
Oh, look at Doggy!
Dad
Yeah.
taught me a lesson today
Yeah, who's that?
about the shape of the diamond.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Harlequins have a diamond pattern on their...
Uniform.
Yeah, we'll call it a uniform. Harlequin is kind of like a jester,
But
right? But what?
I used something I used.
Oh,
I used to shape it a different way
yeah.
for a different
Okay,
meaning,
thank
for
you.
a different word, Dad.
Hey, go Giants!
That also starts with H-A-R,
All right.
Dad.
Yeah. All right.
Tell them why I also say
Yeah.
that.
Say what now?
H-A-R.
H-A-R. Oh, Harlequin. Oh. Yeah. There's a certain female politician that Paul keeps referring to as a. Well, it's a very insulting word, typically used on women, referring to their moral character, and it starts with an H. Anyway, long story short, we're trying to convince Paul that is not an appropriate word for somebody that you're criticizing their
Corrupting
political
corruption.
dealings. Yeah. So anyway,
Numbskull
there we are. Numbskull. Huh.
would be a proper name for her.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because she's a numbskull.
What about demagogue?
Demagogue.
Yeah.
Why demagogue? A female manipulator?
Well, demagogue doesn't have to be female, but certainly a politician that whips up people's emotions and gets them into a frenzy of
Paranoia.
well, and calls to action would be a demagogue.
Why call to action?
Well, in other words, they're trying to get people to do stuff, even if it's like vote this way, vote that way.
But I'm tired of her doing this to me.
I know, but we're gonna live our life, right?
And I'm trying to bring down the mafia.
We're not gonna obsess about
politics.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Right.
take her out of business by closing down Plump Jack. We already boycotted Plump Jack.
Okay, now you're kind of getting to identifying names, Paul. We don't want to talk
All right.
politics. We're talking in more generic terms, right?
Yeah. I'm going to close down this politician's winery and restaurant,
Yeah.
Dad, that
Okay.
she owns.
Well, I thought that was her nephew that owns that.
Owns what?
We're not going to name it.
Owns the winery?
Winery and, yeah.
French Laundry.
He owns the French Laundry?
No, I don't know.
No, he had a party there.
Yeah, and her nephew was hypocrite
Well,
by having his winery and restaurant open.
well, that's true. Huh?
And they were both boycotted
Yeah, it was in 2020 when all these places were supposed to be closed down, and everybody was supposed to be masked up, and he had a maskless party. It was a closed, private party.
And it was a mafia, I think.
Well, you can think that, but that doesn't prove that. So we can think it all day long, but it doesn't prove it. At that rate.
Dad.
Yeah.
And also, this politician,
Yeah.
Dad,
Right.
also kept his winery open.
Right.
And his auntie
Yeah.
went into a beauty salon without a mask.
Right.
She's a bitch. And,
Right.
and her nephew and SOB and her husband as well. Embezzlement. Her husband was involved in embezzlement.
Right.
With the 5 families of California.
Right.
Dad.
Got it.
Embezzlement.
There is no 5 families of California, Paul.
Why?
Not that I know of, not that I've heard.
Well, she might have brought the power of the 5 families.
Maybe. You need to go potty?
No.
Okay.
I have very good bladder.
Yes, you do.
I'm really
Well done,
concrete.
bladder.
I'm really done. I'm really concrete.
Right. I don't doubt it.
So, edit that out.
Afraid I will.
Cackling.
Cackling. Cackalopoulos.
Yeah, I laugh like the Joker.
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, you do.
And I have a tendency to cackle.
Right.
It's a condition I have.
Is that right?
Medical condition.
Right.
Dad, I thought, when we'll be going to Lake Tahoe?
We'll be going to Lake Tahoe soon. I don't want to say on video here. Okay, I am a nut. I did not have the microphone hooked up for this last sound check. So this is the sound check with the lapel mic attached to the bottom of our rear view mirror. And I want to see how the road noise and vibration affects it there. I are done. Okay. Okay, so checking for road noise, and we're continuing along on this beautiful drive in Pacific Grove. You want to say something so I can do a sound check?
Testing.
It's really neat that we're seeing tour buses again.
an S and a W word.
Right.
I'm done with the game of politicians.
I agree.
I'm retiring.
Glad to hear that.
But every time I try to retire, they come back to haunt me. Yeah. They come back to taunt.
Once I think I'm out,
they pull me back in.
They pull me back in.
If I get out,
yeah,
there is a chance that I will be pulled back in.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just like, my brain is very mushed.
Right. Very mushy. Right.
So, try something that will help me fix my brain.
Yeah. Boy, look at that. People come here and have a weekend gathering with their family and whatnot. You know what? I wonder if that seltzer place is open.
Yeah.
Did you want to go there?
Probably.
Well, I need a yes or a no.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just like,
Alright.
I'm just tired of his. I'm tired of being pulled back in.
I know. Restaurant now open. Okay. Hey.
Dad, I think you should examine the brain of mine. You should examine my brain.
Yeah. There you go.
See if it's gonna.
Right.
See if there's. Can you tell me what kind of brain, what triggers the brain to focus on politicians?
Well, there is a part of our brain that, it's kind of like a pit bull. Once we bite into something, we don't want to let go. And that's very much a part of human nature, and it's nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed by. So.
But is there a cure for this?
There a cure? Well, you can't cure yourself of human nature.
Of the brain
right.
that happened.
Right.
Of the brain of trying to obsess over things that will haunt me. Is there a cure for that?
Right. You're just like your what?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Stopped at the California Seltzer Company here at Lover's Point and got ourselves a pepperoni pizza. And you know what? I'm telling you, this is really good pizza. They only have a 12-inch one, so don't come here to look for a family size, and this 12-inch one cost about $22. However, I want to say it is really delicious and a real treat, and the wood fire just makes it really flavorful, the crust and everything. What do you think? Good? Is it your favorite pizza around here, or one of your favorites?
One of my favorites.
One of your favorites, okay. What is your favorite pizza?
All of it.
Okay. All right. So, California Seltzer Company. Really delicious pizza. Now for a final sound check, I'm going to put put the lapel mic on my lapel and see what kind of sound we get out of that. Paul, you want to do a sound check?
Hello.
Hello. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video too. So thank you for joining us today. Hope you saw something interesting. The California Seltzer Company at Lover's Point, that pizza is really good. And like I say, it is a wood-fired pizza. Okay? So take my word for it. Try it if you like. And it has its own parking there, and I think that place is going to start getting really crowded as it gets popular, so we'll see what happens. All right, Raft and Monterey and Otters, thank you so much, and we will see you in the next one. Okay. What season is that, Paul?
15.
Is that one that I've seen?
Not yet.
So I saw season 16, right? Got it. Paul's watching season 15 of Big Brother.